Yeah, if we don't get out of our own way, we could lose. I'm really talking to anybody on the left, but especially anybody who would rather sit home than vote for somebody who wasn't their favorite. If we're going to win, we have to trade the satisfaction of political purity for the actual power of progress. There is this illusion of this 100% candidate. Imagine for a second that you're sitting at a campaign rally and you're watching a candidate take the stage. They're full of energy and they start talking about all of the points you want to hear about. Maybe it's climate change. They have an excellent green transition plan all laid out. For healthcare, they want to cap prescription costs and expand coverage immediately. For labor, they're marching on the picket lines right alongside the workers. Here you are nodding along. They're hitting every note that you want to hear about perfectly. Out of your top 10 political priorities, they match you on 8. That's about a solid A- grade. But then they bring up something like foreign trade or a tax policy, and suddenly they say something you absolutely don't agree with. They stumble on item number 9, and on item number 10, they miss the mark completely. Our instinct right now is to throw up our hands, call them a sellout, walk away, and stay home on election day. We cancel the 8 good things that we agreed with because of the 2 that we didn't. There is a mathematical trap in purity politics. When we demand 10 out of 10 compliance, we're not practicing politics, we're practicing religion. Practicing purity politics makes us feel good. It makes us feel morally superior, but it's a losing strategy. Let's look at the math. The opposition plays a game of addition. They form a coalition of different factions to form a very wide, messy group, but they use that to get across the finish line. Progressives, on the other hand, play a game of subtraction. We tend to build a small, perfect circle, and then we kick people out of it until we are standing entirely alone. An 80% ally is not a 20% enemy. They are an ally to move the needle. When we discard a candidate that agrees with us 80% of the time, we don't end up with a representative that agrees with us 100% of the time. We end up with a representative that agrees with us 0% of the time. So we need to change our paradigm, our lens, from an all or nothing mindset to something that is an impact-driven evaluation. Here is a 3-step method to evaluate candidates like an investor, not like a purist. Number 1, calculate the net benefit. This is the scale. If you think that this person's presence in office will get us closer to our goals than their opponent, they deserve your vote. After all, progress is like a staircase, not an elevator. You get there one step at a time. Number 2, distinguish goals from strategy. A lot of times on those 2 out of 10 that we disagree on, it's not really what we disagree on, it's how we're going to get there. A lot of times that candidate's method on how they want to achieve the goal is simply a strategic disagreement, but not a moral failure. Number 3, we have to remember to govern the winner. Election day isn't the end of the process, it is actually the beginning. You vote for the candidate who aligns with you on those 8 items because they're actually movable on those other 2. You can't lobby, pressure, or negotiate with an extremist opponent who ignores you, but you can absolutely lobby an 80% ally. So the overall winning strategy is stop looking for your political soulmate. This is not your partner, this is a public servant. They are the vehicle that gets us closer to our destination. You all know the bus analogy. If the bus is heading toward your destination and gets you 80% of the way there, you don't refuse to get on the bus just because it doesn't drop you off at your front door. You get on the bus, it takes you the 80% of the way there, and then you find a way to reach the other 20% of the way. But let's be real, right now we are on the wrong bus, heading the opposite way of progress. So can we at least agree to get on the right bus? The right bus will bring us power over purity and progress over perfection. When a team wins, a lot of it is about the team mentality. Right now, the team is the people. We can win. So let's get together. Let's shake off this toxicity of the infighting. Let's get on the right bus, heading in the right direction. Let's go fucking win.